So today is going to be a slightly different video. I'm going to show you how to move some items over to your plot on Palia if you are just about to reach the limit or over the limit. You can see I am over just a little bit. Keep in mind at the time of recording this, so start of January 2026, as far as I could tell, you could get to about 3,750 and then this will not work. The game says no. So you want to go onto another plot. So you'll need to have 2 plots at least. On your other plot, you'll want to place the tent. Then you want to place whatever items that you want to transfer over. So you can do plants. I'm going to do some shelving. Also, keep in mind that this will not work for ceiling items. No, but it'll work for like food and everything as well. And then you want to remove the tent. So yeah, everything will stay there. Go back to the plot that you would like to transfer the items to. Lovely Howl coming back. Then you want to leave and go back to Kilima. Or Kilima. I think I've heard people pronounce it both. Once you're here, you'll want to go back onto your home plot. Once you're back on your home plot, you look to your left. All the items that you transferred will be here. Now keep in mind, you will need to move these items one by one. Because if you pick it up, it will remove from your decor limit count. And it will no longer count. If you want to move something like a tree over, because trees will not work with the tent. We're going to have a bit of a different method. You will need a harvest house, the yardwork small terrace, and the builder's wood floor. You'll need to place a floor on top of the terrace. On here, you'll need to hold Alt to select the group together to move this. And place this in the house. And you can remove the builder's floor. And you can place your trees on here. Once you have done that, you're going to repeat the same process. You're going to go back to the plot you'd like to transfer them to. Leave your home plot again. Once everything kind of loads in, it takes a second. You will not find them on the left side. Instead, they will be on the right here. Now, if you're trying to move something and either of these methods don't work, the trellises used to have a different method, but they now work with the tent method. There might be some items now that have changed. So with the tent, you want to do the same thing, but you do in the house, but with the tent. Move this over. And place your item. Remove your tent. Go back to the main plot. Like I said, the trellis does actually now work with the tent on its own. You don't need to do this method, but there might be some items that require you to do this extra step. Head back. Edit to Lumi here. This method does work on a lot of rugs. They don't work with the normal tent method, but they will work with this version. This one's going to be a little weird when it loads in. So it will load this along with it. I did make the mistake with this one. You do need to go back into Kilmer a second time. The first time will bring the trellis over. You need to go back to Kilmer and come back to your plot. The second time will bring the items on the trellis. I did forget about that step when recording. But yes, those are the two methods for moving items over. But do be aware there is now a limit. Before it didn't used to have one. I was almost at 4,000. And then I decided to do some redecorating and I no longer could. So I've had to take a bunch of items off and rearrange everything. But do this at your own risk. Obviously, when you get to that like 3,750 mark, it does say, you know, your plot can be wiped if you keep trying to go over. So again, do it at your own risk. You know, I just have a little bit more in my garden to do and then I am done with this plot. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and I hope this has been helpful. Bye!